The Law Society of Kenya has today launched its Legal Awareness Week, which will run all the way to Friday. The objective of the legal awareness is to promote the mandate of the Law Society of Kenya by extending legal literacy and awareness to members of the public. The public will also be advised on various aspects of the law. Here's our very own Alice Diana with that report.
Spread the word that we are doing this here.
Kenyans have been urged to turn out in large numbers across various high courts in the country and LSK branches in order to get free legal aid this week. This is after the Law Society of Kenya LSK on Monday launched its Legal Awareness Week under the theme Unlocking Justice, a collaborative effort to decongest prisons and deliver legal aid. During the Legal Awareness Week, organizations involved in legal work will showcase their services with a view to promoting a better understanding by the public of the role lawyers play in the advancement of legal literacy and advocacy.
If one player fumbles, the entire game is at a risk. It is time to huddle together for strategy, for collective action. Most importantly, my colleagues, those present and those watching online, advocates, we must remember our oath during our admission to the bar. We swore to uphold justice. Let's not allow the scales to tilt due to lack of representation. I challenge you, particularly this week and the rest of the year, to offer your services, rekindle your commitment to your sacred duty, to take on just not one pro bono matter, but take on as many as you can. Our poor and vulnerable depend on us.
According to LSK Vice President Faith Odhiambo, there is need for increased cooperation throughout the justice sector to decongest prisons. She challenged her fellow advocates to, especially this week, offer their services free of charge to the members of the public.
So we hope during this week to engage in a conversation that goes beyond prison officers, that goes beyond the offenders, that goes beyond the victims of the various criminal offenses, towards a system that is fair, a system that reduces or breaks the cycle that creates reoffending, a cycle that may turn our prisons into a sort of a criminal academy, so that when you go in less of a criminal. When you come out having graduated with better skills at how to beat the system. So that is what we want to look at and try and see how can we ensure that the concept of correctional justice is achieved.
On his part, the Law Society of Kenya President Eric Theuri noted that it is only when different actors in the justice system come together and look at the way they are implementing their responsibilities and chart a way forward that places justice at the center of those systems that the country will have proper functioning justice system. Director of Public Prosecutions DPP Renson Mulele Igonga, who was the chief guest at the launch event, lauded the LSK for their initiative, saying it will go a long way in ensuring that justice is delivered effectively and efficiently. He pledged that his office will support LSK to enhance access to justice.
Therefore, the provision of legal aid during this service week and the ODPP All for Justice case review sits squarely within this agenda. It behoves all of us, since we are of the same mind and intent, to come together and crystallize these efforts to ensure that this becomes an annual activity. As the Vice Chairperson of the NCAJ, I will propose that this event is anchored in its annual work plan or planned activities. With these few remarks, I wish to thank all of you once again for your collective efforts in this noble cause. I reiterate the ODPP's continued support and commitment to enhancing access to justice, and I look forward to have prison decongestion activity as an annual program within the criminal justice sector.
With the LSK Legal Awareness Week kicking off today all the way to Friday this week, members of the public across the country have been urged to turn up in large numbers so as to receive free legal advice. For Hope TV News Watch at the Milimani Law Courts in Nairobi, I'm Alice Diana.